Hello guys, welcome to Tech Bay. In this video, we're going to create an animated background view. We'll continue from the last video. Before that, I'm going to give some updates to our login screen. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change the button name here as login. Now I'm going to add a button next to our password text field here. Okay, now I'm going to clear the text and I'm going to change the image as I dot slash fill. This button will allow us to hide or unhide the password. So I'm going to select our password text field here, and I'm going to tick mark the secure text entry, which will hide our text field text. Okay, now I'm going to create outlets. I'm going to create an outlet for a button, this one here. Let's say I, and I'm also going to create an action, say I action, and I'm going to create an outlet for our text field, password text field. Let's say pwd. Also, I'm going to create an outlet for our email text field. Let's say email. Now I will create outlet for uh, the underline here, that is the views, view 1 and view 2. This is because I'm going to change the color of the view according to the selection of our text field. So let's click on the first view. Let's create an outlet. Let's say view 1. Now let's select the second one and say view 2. Okay, now let's come to our view controller, and now instead of our I action, what we're going to do here is when you select on the I button, we're going to unhide our password, because initially the password will be in hidden state. So I'm going to create a boolean variable here. Let's say where I open is equal to false. This is the initial state. When you click on this one, it will become true. In order to do that, I will say I open is equal to not of I open. When you click on this action, the I open, it will become true. Uh, at the time we can do some action that we can unhide our password. When you click on this again, the I open again will become false, and at the time we can hide the password. Let's say if I open is equal to true. So if I open is equal to true, we're going to say password pwd, our text field dot is secure text entry is equal to false. That means we are unhiding our password. And we're also going to change the button image. There is the I button image. I dot set image. Image is going to be system image, UI image, Instead of that, you can say system image, and using the string we can represent. It's going to be I dot. Here we are going to use I dot slash. We don't need a slash, so I dot fill, and control state is going to be normal. Okay, if the case is different, that means the I open is going to be false. If it is false, we are going to hide the password. So I'm going to simply copy these two lines here. I'm going to paste it. Now I'm going to change this I dot fill to I dot slash dot fill, and here I'm going to say true. Means we are hiding the password. Okay, that's it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change next the underline color here. This is a views color according to the selection of this text field. In order to do that, I'm going to be controller. First, I'm going to set tags for each of our text field. For first, I will set for password dot tag is equal to 0, and the second one is going to be so this one is email dot tag is equal to 0, and password dot tag. The email and password are our text fields, the first one and second one respectively. So I'm going to set the tag as 0 and 1. Now I'm going to use a text field delegate, and we will confirm email dot delegate sorry oh, I did a mistake. I did not create an outlet for label. Actually I didn't create for text field for a label. Just a second, go back here, cancel. Now here I'm going to open the assistance editor, and here say this one, say email. Okay, now here email dot delegate is equal to self. We will confirm our text field to the delegate, and next one is the password pwd.delegate is equal to self. Okay, now we will use the method called text field begin editing. So let's say text field begin editing here. Okay, when it's begin editing, we will check whether the tag is 0. We'll check if text field dot tag is equal to 0. If it is 0 text field, what we're going to do is we're going to set a color to view1. So view1 dot, I'm going to set its color view1 dot background color is equal to, let's say, color literal. I'm going to select this one, and we're going to set the view2 color as white. Now if the tag is 1, we're going to do the reverse. We're going to set the view2 color as the blue and the view1 color as the white. Okay, that's it. Now let's check this one works fine or not. Now the second text field is selected is the underline underneath is blue now. Now I'm going to select the first one. Underline is going to be blue and here is white. And let's type something here. Hi. Now it's hidden, you see. And I'm going to click on this I button. Is unhidden. So it works fine. Now it's time to change. Time to create an animated background image. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to import some images. Let's say here let im array is equal to, I have some images in my folder. I will import now. I named it as A, B and C. Let's import the images. I have here in downloads. We have another image, one image already here. I'm going to change its name as A. Let's go to view controller. Now I'm going to create a timer. Let's say where timer is of a type timer optional. Now I'm going to initialize our timer inside of our view loop. Let's say timer is equal to timer, the second one, dot schedule timer. I'm going to select one with the options of selector, you can see here, and I'm going to set the time interval 3.0. That means each 3.0 seconds I'm going to trigger the image. Target is going to be self, and selector here, let's say hash selector. We will declare our function here which will allow us to trigger the image. Let's say image trigger img trick. User info is going to be nil and repeats as true. Okay, now let's declare our function is img trick. Here let's say func img trick. Okay, and we have to conform this one to objc at objc, which will get rid of the error here. Okay, now I'm going to set a counter which will allow us to select the image from our image array and display in our image view. We will increment the counters count each time when the image img trick function is being called, and when the counters count is equal to the number of images in our image array, we will automatically reset our counter. So let's begin by creating a counter. Let's say where counter, and I'm going to initialize it with 0 in the beginning. Before that, I'm going to create an outlet for our image view. So let's open the assistant editor. I'm going to create an outlet for our image view. Let's say img. Okay, now let's go to view controller. And here I'm going to set the image of our image view as UI image named is going to be a string from our zeroth element of our image array. So let's say I am array, and using the counters count we will select the zeroth element. Now we select the zeroth element, and in next when the next time this imdcheck function is being called, we need to select the first elements. And to do that, we will increase the counter by +1. And we will also check whether counters count is equal to the total count of our images in our image array. If it is so, we will reset our counter. So let's check. Let's say if counter is equal to imArray dot count, then counter is equal to 0. Equality operator, sorry. Let's run. We're able to run this uh, project successfully, but we are getting something blank here. I will check our assets here. It's because we saved our name of the images in our image array as B and C. It's not copy, so I'm going to edit it. Say B, C. I will rerun it. Our image is changing, but there is a delay. It should not be B, C. It's because we have two images here which are same. So I'm going to delete one, remove one of them. I'm going to add another image. So let's say I'm going to delete this one. Okay, now I'm going to add one more image. Let's say this car. Let's say B. I'm going to rerun it. You can see our background image is changing automatically. 1, 2, 3, total 3 images. So thanks for watching guys. See you in the next video. Please keep watching.